Today I will teach you how to create a map zoom transition in Adobe Premiere Pro. The softwares that you will need in your project are Adobe Premiere Pro 2020, OBS or any recording software, and an internet browser. I will be using Google Chrome. The first thing you want to do is open Chrome. Once opened, type Google Earth. Then click enter. Open that, then click Launch Earth. If it shows a tutorial seed, just click Skip at the top left. Now either search for your location or manually look for it on the map. I will be manually finding it by zooming in. Once you find your location, drag a marker onto where you want the map to zoom into. Then name your location. I will name my place Basketball Court. Then click Save. Now zoom all the way out. Get your recording software ready. I will be using OBS Studio. Once opened, click Start Recording. Go back to Chrome, click Present, and move your mouse out of the way. Once the transition is played through fully, stop the recording. Open Adobe Premiere Pro and create a new project. Name it anything, then click OK. Find where the video file was saved, drag it onto the timeline. Now resize the video by dragging this to the left or right until there's no search bar or anything in the way. Cut the recording by using C on your keyboard, then V and drag the edges so it deletes. Then do the same for the other side. Now nest this recording by right-clicking, then clicking Nest. Now drag the video you want the transition into and drop it onto the timeline. Resize it to your liking, then nest that recording. Right-click, then Nest. Click V and crop the video down to whatever size by dragging the edge. Now you want to add an adjustment layer. Go to Project, then click this, then Adjustment Layer. Click OK, then drag in the adjustment layer. Then drag another one above that. Click V, then drag both adjustment layers out and drag the bottom layer to the start of the line. Change from Project to FX and type Replicate. And drag this onto the bottom adjustment layer. Change the replicate number from 2 to 3. Now, in Effects, type Mirror, and drag the mirror onto the same adjustment layer. Change this to 90, then drag this until it has a smooth look to it. Drag the mirror onto it again and do the same, except change the number -90. Now you should have 2 smooth lines and 2 rough lines. Do the same again. Change this number to 180, then drag this number to the left until smooth. Then finally drag the mirror into this again, change the number to 360, and drag this until smooth. Now drag the transform effect into the top layer. Set a keyframe 6 frames to the left before cut. Then go back to the cut and 6 frames to the right, set a keyframe. Zoom in to around 356. If you decide to crop the video, you can by cropping the video. I did it because it was too slow at the end. Then you can drag it back into place. On the map, if you want it to zoom in a lot more, set a keyframe a bit before you want it to fully zoom in, then set another frame at the end of the video, zoomed into your clip as much as you want. I will be using 340. Then drag this first keyframe to the left to wherever you want it to be. Drag in this photo of a pin, which you can find in the description if you want this exact pin. Then resize the pin and drag it to the bottom right of your video. Click T, then select where you want your text. Once selected, type your location. You can change the font by highlighting the text and selecting what font you want here. Once you have the right font, you want to resize the text either by dragging the numbers or clicking V and dragging it to the right place. To make it look nice, we can add a fade, click the text, set a keyframe at the start and make the opacity 0. Then make another keyframe a little after the first one and set the opacity to 100. Do the same for this pin and make sure they both fade in at the same time. Now you've tweaked around with everything and it looks good. To export it, you must go to File, Media, then click Format and select H.264 and click Presets and select YouTube 1080. Then wait for it to export. Now you've completed your map transition.